tested today. This fan base is so famous for its loyalty. Through good times, through frequent rough times, they show up and show out and make noise. And the Gamecocks' entrance to the theme from 2001 Space Odyssey is about as loud and electric as it gets, even at high noon. And McDowell will let the ball bounce in the back of the end zone. So Lenora Sellers is a local. Ezio Bennett in motion. They flip it in the flat, and making the catch and breaking the tackle is Joshua Simon. They'll use the time. After a 6-yard gain on first down, Sellers from the pocket delivers a slant, and the catch is made by Jared Brown. And they move to 6 again. He beat Ashton Stamps. Drive. Gamecocks getting chunks of yardage his opening possession. They feed Sanders again. He gets around the right end, has a little crease, and rocket Sanders down to the 31 before behind that left tackle. Sanders off the right has a big hole into the secondary, down inside the 5. Running and passing this offense plays. They have quickly muscled down to a 1st and goal. Keeper Sellers picks his way to the right and is tripped up, reaching for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a start.
Extends. This offensive line had an incredible opening drive. Kamar Bell, the left guard, just throwing Elliott. Look at that. He's up. He is up, and that is a touchdown. Great body control. It's the progressive pylon cam. Use that left hand, stays up, leans, and gets across that goal line. What an opening drive for South Carolina to get this game started.
4 plays, Kirk, in that drive of 10-plus yards. Alex Herrera makes it in
front of this crowd.
Haven't been super efficient in this department through 2 games. Nussmeier looking to throw for it. Pressure off the blind side, and he airmailed the pass to Kyron Lacey. He got leveled by Gilbert Eldman.
Nah, enough of that. I'm going to contacts.
But to make that adjustment in a game, I mean, they're life-changing because you can really see well, but he's not used to it. Lofting downfield into traffic. A flag comes out. 2 of them, in fact. Stamps was in.
Baker trying to do. Now they've got some injuries. Pushed around there on that opening drive.
Fake. Flipped in the flat, and that's Joshua Simon, another tight end that we'll see today. Ball comes loose, and South Carolina has made the recovery. Man, they've been lucky. 11. Pressure. Long throw downfield into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He took a shot downfield. He was hit.
And first it starts with the pressure. Who's going to get in the face of this young quarterback? They bring a stunt, affect the quarterback there by getting their hand up, and a heck of an effort there by Alexander, who turned into a wide receiver there to come down with that interception, get LSU the ball.
Makes the catch, gets to LSU off the takeaway, set up at the 20. Nussmeier has plenty of protection, and he's now dragged and throws a pick. Taken away. O'Donnell Fortune to the house. There are flags down on the field, so hold up. Is a horse collar going to take away the pick six? Pressure from Atlanta. Georgia Tech transfer.
Personal foul.
Grabs it
horse
right there.
Tackle.
Yep.
Defense number 5. Prior to the pass. The 15-yard penalty is enforced in the previous spot and includes an automatic first down.
One of the mature leaders of the defense, the guy who's got a couple of kids, and he shows some strength with that.
In his South Carolina defense.
Yeah, that wingspan is imposing. A guy with 5 career picks. So on 3rd down, here comes the noise, here comes the rush. Nussmeier looping, throw, catch made, and stretching for the first down is Aaron Anderson, the little 5'8", redshirt sophomore, Alabama. It's Taylor going in motion. 3 receivers to the right. Nussmeier looking that way, and they give up their first sack of the season. Bam, Martin Scott. Sellers against the 3-man rush has plenty of time and delivers a strike on the sideline. They made it pretty easy to pitch and catch there that time. Penalty set them back, and they may be set back 5 more.
Delay game. Defense number 35. on move that simulated the snap.
Yeah, this is a thing now. If you're an LSU
starter here in 5 years. Keeper, Sellers to the edge, and he scoots out of bounds. Another flag comes in as he gets it to the LA. Yeah, for Sean Lee, the center, looked like he had his helmet ripped backwards. Lee. Sanders runs into a wall, but just powers his way. He's gotten leaner. They show pressure and bring it. Sellers from the pocket throws a slant. It's incomplete. It bounced off of the receiver there. Jared Brown. Stamps was in kicker. Or excuse me, Alex Herrera for the Gamecocks. And no problem. Knocks it right through. So they drove it 65 yards. A method. Nussmeier on the play fake, rolling out, makes a long sideline throw, and went down trying to make the catch. C.J. Daniels. Jawan Johnson, the true freshman multi-purpose guy's in the game. Play clock at 2. Nussmeier under pressure, backpedaling. Flag is down, and the pass is incomplete. It was Kennard who got there in a hurry. The Bayou Bengals go backwards and stall, and Peyton Todd comes out again and is blocked. The Gamecock special teams, another big play, and scooped up along the sidelines and knocked down at the 10-yard line. Beamer ball strikes. Complimentary football, all three.
Frees him up. A little twist there to try to affect the communication. Look at the effort. He goes airborne. Head over heels. Look at this effort. I mean, that's an all-time performance right there, and an effort by Brown to be able to come up with that.
To add to this double-digit lead. Sanders into the end zone. One-play touchdown drive, and the Gamecocks are cooking.
We talked about his effort to drop the weight. It's a beautiful job here, being able to get away from potential traffic up outfitting. He gets rewarded with a scholarship on Tuesday, and he blocks a punt in front of this crowd against LSU on a Saturday.
It's going to get tougher and tougher for this LSU offense with this crowd noise. So he goes to the reliable Mason Taylor, and the tight end with the catch out to the 45. Hand off inside, and breaking tackles is Thomas. They use the Williams. Fights were enough to move the sticks. First down. Need 9 to move the sticks here. It's Taylor coming in motion. They're going to try to run for it. And Durham bursts up the middle, bouncing off people. Caden Durham lunges and scores. They cross up the Gamecocks' aggressive defense, run for it, and get all the way to the end zone. 20
on, hesitant, and that hesitation allowed him to just go right through there. Good initial surge by that offensive line. I think he breaks the plane there.
It's him on the board. Ramos knocks it through.
Luther Burden and looking at Missouri offense.
Pass caught in the flat, and there's Joshua Simon, another one of those high percentage throws.
The best spot where he can impact the game. Off-ball linebacker, outside linebacker, star. Here he is right now.
Here he comes. They get after the quarterback. Sellers is going to be knocked out. Ball's out, and who picked it up? Harold Perkins on cue. That no fumble, but a sack. They think Sellers was down before the ball was knocked loose. It's tough to tell that. They're going to review this. The replay center.
After video review, the runner lost possession prior to being down. The ball was immediately recovered by LSU. It'll be first down at the 18-yard line.
So what's the teaching moment there? Obviously, 3 receivers to the left. Nussmeier looked to the right and now tries to escape. Flag is out as Nussmeier throws, and going up to try to make a catch is C.J. Daniels. They rule him out of bounds, and flag is in the kind of the holding. So if they decline it, it's fourth down. Decision here for Beamer.
Holding offense number 74. The penalty is declined. Result of play is fourth down.
From 28 yards, Damian Ramos tries to cut this to a 7-point lead. No problem. As you said, good response by LSU on the road. Nothing, and hope that they get enough dynamic plays to balance that out. And there's the keeper. Shows the acceleration. Sellers in a foot race. They won't catch him. Atonement. 75-yard touchdown. And Sage Ryan, who knocked the ball loose, whiffed on that tackle. Woo! In the play, but basically untouched. 75.
And kind of reading the flow of the defense as the receiver goes into motion. That's kind of what he's sensing. Look at all the white jerseys going with that jet. They think that ball is going out to the perimeter, but instead he pulls it, and look what the job he does at getting downhill. Now you're talking about a big man at 235 pounds running downhill, and with that poor angle by the safety, there's nobody left to catch up to him.
And the local guy, initially committed to Syracuse. There was some uncertainty there. He didn't feel comfortable in South Carolina, who did not offer him initially out of high school.
Situations on the road, not just today, but all these games watch the quarterback. The poise of the quarterback.
Nussmeier across the middle, delivers a dart, and it's Daniels running free up to the 40. Tiger yard gain. It's still been a struggle for them to create the big chunk plays, but much better today. There's a ball throw in the middle. You find Aaron Anderson just camped in the zone there. Come down around the knee, just stayed focused. And LSU in striking distance, and they go right back to Daniels, who breaks a tackle, and he's finally knocked down to the 17.
Great job.
Be the 2-minute timeout now.
Great.
Play fake, zips into the end zone, caught, touchdown, Kyron Lacey. And Nussmeier, razor sharp response on that drive. Catch of the day for Lacey, 5th touchdown of the season. Was tied for the national lead, and they mess up the PAT snap. It's Peyton Todd who's the holder, the punter.
As you said, Chris, they finally get him the football in his glance route. But what I want to watch is the action right here with Nussmeier. His eyes are on this safety the entire way. Watch his head, kind of read and feel. It's a run-pass option. Do I hand it off? Safety comes down, pulls it, throws it right behind him. So think about that. See that all over again, the sport. Run-pass option, eyes of the quarterback, not on the running back. Focusing on that safety, see him falling back, flips it with his wrist right behind the head.
It was covered by another eligible receiver, then he would be ineligible.
Thought he was in the slot.
Sellers hit as he throws, launches downfield, and the catch is made by Jared Brown. Not playing it safe, not sitting up. Need to get a little closer to give Herrera a better chance at a field goal. Pressure comes. Sellers does not want to take a sack, but they grab him down at the 39-yard line. That's Swinson who makes the play, and now
they throw up a Hail Mary.
And Ashford will set up a flag down, and he goes down. So back-to-back sacks by LSU. Savion Jones got him that time. And that is how the first half will end here in Columbia.
So for where this game was, 17, they're going to be able to capitalize here to start the second half of the football.
Thomas lets it bounce into the end zone. Holly, what have you learned about Finley if Sellers can't get back in there? Meanwhile, LSU trying to cut into this lead, and that's Caleb Jackson around the left side, runs out of a tackle, bangs off another tackler, and is stopped at the 45-14. Nussmeier launching downfield, and it is caught. Aaron Anderson in a one-on-one battle. A flag came out.
Defense number 24.
Watch Nussmeier get hit right as he throws his football, but that is a one-on-one matchup. The bigger nickelback, he's 6'2", 220, and he is not able to stay with Aaron Anderson. But look at the location of this football. Right over the shoulder of Anderson at 5'8", 187. He's usually not making plays downfield. It's usually
around. Gamecocks showing pressure. They bring it, and Nussmeier to the end zone. A flag comes out. Anderson was tied up. Collier and Kilgore were in coverage. Power formation. Jackson is the back, and he goes nowhere. Met right at the line of scrimmage by Kyle. Two-back look now. Handoff. Williams fights down near the 1. And he wears that cup. Handoff inside again. Williams doesn't get there. And it's going to be a 4th down decision for Kelly. They're about a foot away. Seems like an easy decision. LSU trying to get more muscle. Again, a two-back look. Confusion. Nussmeier collided with the running back, throws it short, out of bounds. They had 1st and goal to 2 and come up empty.
Changes the entire approach for Lake Baker in this defense. They're locked in on this run game and quick pass game.
Coming after him. Ashford again has to fight to escape a safety. Ends up falling forward to the 7. Savion Jones made. And Durham's got the football, and he's got the edge. Caden Durham scoots down to the 25. Him and Worry. Nussmeier pulls it, delivers to Taylor in the flat. Taylor goes between tacklers and dives down for a 1st and goal. The new Gamecock defenders ran on there. They couldn't punch it in from the 2 a minute ago. Now it's 1st and goal from the 9. Nussmeier under pressure delivers a throw to the end zone. He did not see Edmond coming up the blind side.
Edmonds had it.
2nd and goal. Handoff. Breaking tackles, fighting, and scoring. Caden Durham. 2nd touchdown today as the true freshman from Oklahoma. The answer for LSU's running game today.
You know, I really think that Joe Sloan decided to let's go back to a run this time and get underneath that outside pressure. What an effort here. 2nd, 3rd effort. Remember Shane Beamer telling Holly we got to tackle better? He's right at the goal line.
Nothing in 24-10. Nussmeier, he'll be swallowed up and dropped. The pass rush got him. Big Tonka Hemingway, who brings speed.
15. They're not even concerned. He's back there on one leg.
3rd and 15. Ball out quickly. Bobbled and caught. And that's the speed. So we talked about Harbor, but far short. And a quick 3 and out. Backfield. They fake it to him. Nussmeier rolls back and throws it underneath, and it's Mason Taylor who was open and uses his athletic ability to dive for a 1st.
Walked up there again.
Here comes the pressure. Dart across the middle, and the catch is made by Aaron Anderson. And the quick little slot receiver becoming a serious weapon.
They had 7 walked up, and then they end up bringing a safety down. And this is the risk you take, because if you can get that ball out, there's nobody in the middle of that.
Nussmeier on 2nd and 4 again, looks downfield and loops the throw to Lacey. It's incomplete. A flag comes out. He was defended by Eamon Worry.
3 yards.
You figured they could use Taylor effectively, find some seams in this Gamecock defense. Breaking tackles is Durham. And the true freshman bursting on the scene in a big 1st and goal, approaching the final minute of the quarter. Durham again, showing strength. Young fella, fast, strong, determined. He went through the tackle of Tonka Hemingway.
Yeah, they need it back, and right now Durham is stepping up.
Beat it to him again. Durham looking for the hat trick. Pounds down inside the 2. Maybe the final play. Josh Williams is the back. Nussmeier fakes it to him, scans the end zone, and throws to a wide open Mason Taylor for a touchdown. And LSU on top for the first time.
Close to the goal line before on that goal line stand. This time, they're going to do a good job of protecting the quarterback, and you've got the tight end coming underneath on that drag. Nobody picks him up. Easy read, easy throw. He even had a receiver behind him. And
reception that gives LSU the lead, but he breaks the LSU record for most career receptions. It's Ashford back, and they'll try to get it by giving it to Rocket Sanders, and there goes Rocket. Sanders launching. Gamecocks reclaim the lead. 66 yards. Sanders in the backfield. Ashford trying to escape here and make something happen. Heaves it into the end zone, and they do convert the two-pointer. There's a flag down, so wait and see. That play.
For receiver downfield, offense number 53. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat the try.
That reaction. Ashford from the pocket, scrambling, on the move, tosses a wobbly pass into the end zone, and it's intercepted there by Deshaun Spears. So the lead
goes into motion here. The AT&T clicker from the left to the right. He brings a defender with him. That defender is Weeks, and when Weeks comes down, there's nobody to the edge of the defense. Nobody kept the edge. Good block there by the receiver, Larvidon, but it wasn't necessarily a fancy play. A bust by
Kennard is putting some tape together today. Third and long, Nussmeier, sideline route, and the fingertip catch is made by Kyron Lacey. He's got such length.
On third down with the game on the line.
Fumbled snap. South Carolina comes up with it. Nussmeier couldn't collect the snap, and Dylan Stewart, the true freshman, makes the recovery, and Shane Beamer thanking the crowd
he
for
said,
playing a role.
That's you. That's on you, pointing to the crowd. Now, watch Garrett. Watch his eyes. Looks off to his right. Tries to get to motion. The ball snapped, hits him in the chest. I mean, once that ball snapped, it's live. I don't know what would make him think that he has something to argue about unless he's assuming they've been able to move him around and do different things. He's been all over the field.
They're crowding the line here on 3rd and 10. Ashford heaves the ball up his back foot, and it's way over the head of Harbor. So pressure that time from Major Burns, and here comes the field goal team.
They're packing more points.
Herrera made a chip shot earlier. This from 42 to make it a 4-point lead, and he drives it right through. So the turnover set him up. 3 and out after that, but now it's a 4-point game.
Durham back in there on 3rd and short.
You feed the freshman, but he runs right into heavy traffic. Tries to power forward, doesn't get there. So this time that veteran.
Carolina right now with where they're playing offense, it's a no-brainer.
It's a pretty good punt, and it drives back to the 25. So 8:56 to go.
Get 1 or 5 run the ball on you.
Ashford on the edge, heaves it downfield into traffic, and the catch is made. Dale Von Campbell went up and won the battle. There is a flag down, however, and this might be coming back.
You got 2 people. You got Ashford clapping, you got LSU clapping.
Offense number 3. The penalty is half the distance to the previous spot.
Boy, LSU struggling in their tackling area today.
Pressure comes. Ashford lost the football. Scooped up by LSU, and it sets up the Tigers at the 11. Major Burns got the recovery. There's a
Braden Swanson gets around, a little stunt, gets off the block. Great job of taking away any options that Ashford might have. And this is why we said for South Carolina, they're limited in what they can do as a play caller. It's either a quick pass downfield. You don't want him sitting in the pocket holding on to the football.
Nussmeier to the end zone, threw a pick. Threw it right into the hands of Imanwari. The Gamecocks taking it the other way. There is a flag on the field. Will a pick 6 be nullified for the 2nd time today? Nussmeier was hit.
Nussmeier gets a little bit confused. Here's the safety. He's a big playmaker. He comes down in the box when motion goes away. And with him down there, I think he completely expects he's got man-to-man coverage on the outside. I think 7 sinking surprises him. Gets right underneath. Here's the AT&T clicker to give you an idea where he came from. And then the hit came after the interception. So his eyes went down to catch the ball. He never saw 7 go from being up tight in the box to sinking. Puts it right into his hands, and right after he threw it, this is the hit that he took right here. By
complexion of this third down play. They need 7 now. Ashford, old-fashioned quarterback sweep around the right side, and not much there. Gene Beamer's saying, you know what, a punt isn't the worst thing. Greg Penn in his end zone and gets a left-footed boot that's not his best. It's going to bounce, and on the bounce, it's Thomas who picks it up, and that's pretty good coverage. Gamecocks tackle him immediately after a 47-yard punt. Going to try to run for it again. It's Josh Williams this time. He doesn't get it, but that's a call that indicates they had 2 plays to try to get those 6 yards. And the Gamecocks get a stop.
Oh, free play.
Nussmeier pitches it downfield. Gamecocks are going to give him a first down on the penalty, but Lacey fights back, and they can decline it. Very mature guy, you know, graduate, leader of that defense. His mental mistakes. Clearly, no catch. 3.
After review, it's an incomplete pass. The receiver's knee was out of bounds when he gained possession. However, the 5-yard offside penalty will be enforced. It results in a first down for LSU at the 33-yard line.
So breakout tailback to the right of Nussmeier. They fake it to him. Nussmeier sets up, loops it downfield. It's Lacey who makes a catch and sets him up first and goal. Kyron Lacey.
What a throw.
The back. Nussmeier on the run. Scans to the end zone. Throws it into heavy traffic, and it's incomplete. Smith broke it up. Try. 2nd and goal. Williams is the back. Hand it to him. He is hit at the line of scrimmage. Fights forward. Another flag down on the far side of the field line. Well, he's used it so much the batteries have run out on Jason Autry's microphone, but the offside.
LSU.
Williams in the backfield. Nussmeier on the move again. Throws to the end zone. Back corner incomplete. Off the hands of C.J. Daniels. It's 3rd and goal. Williams into the end zone, and LSU this time does reach Pater, and they take the lead with 1:12 to play. And on the road, they come out on top.
Well, a lot inside this area. They go 2 tights to the right, and then they're going to motion the receiver. When they're done motioning the receiver, look how many defenders are on that side of the ball over here, right? You're going to hand the ball off. You're going to work back to the backside. So a good job of using the formation to get the defenders out of position. And there aren't a whole lot of bodies on that backside to have to worry about. You go behind Will Campbell, kick out block there on Edmond. And you're able to run effectively there inside the 5-yard line, inside the 5 for that touchdown.
Yeah, you want your All-American left tackle. Ashford again, pressured, escapes, delivers a throw, complete across the middle. Catch made into LSU territory goes Vandravius Jacobs. First and 15. Jacobs, Rashford steps up and is going to be brought down right around field goal range at the 32. It is a first down. So
he's fighting for every single yard to give Herrera a shot.
Across the middle, it's incomplete. So
Up that scramble again. There's Sanders.
And Sanders Doesn't get much. Whit Weeks gets him down, and they will drives it and just misses it. And LSU survives for a huge comeback victory on the road and breaks South Carolina hearts. Gritty performance by a team that was on the ropes early.
Absolutely. Says a lot about LSU, their character. They got some breaks, let's face it. People are going to go back on X and they're going to look at, how is this not a call? How is that not a call? Everyone